Hello and welcome. I'm Ben from Digi Technical Support. In this video I'm going to show you how to install and configure FreeRADIUS on a Linux server, then configure the Radius client on a Digi Router or any other device running Digi Accelerated Linux. First, we're going to install FreeRADIUS and FreeRADIUS utils. Verify the installed version with FreeRADIUS-V. Then set FreeRADIUS to run at system startup. Start the FreeRADIUS service. Then check the service status is active running. Move into the FreeRADIUS config file directory. Then edit the clients.conf. If you get a permission denied and blank file as seen here, you need to make sure that you use the sudo prefix for every command or just run sudo su. Now edit the file again with vi or vim. The first secret you come across is the PSK used for testing loopback connections. Set the NAS type to Other. Add in a client configuration as shown. I've added an entry for all DAL routers with an IP address in the 172.17.00/24 network. Add in a pre-shared key and make note of it. You'll need this later when you set up the router also. Save the file using :wq. As I haven't made any changes during this edit, I just use :q to exit the file. Next, edit the user's file and add usernames and passwords to the top of the file as shown. The username I've added is RADUSER and the password is RADPASS. An important line when using Radius with DAL routers is the Unix FTP group names. You need to set this to admin to ensure that admin level is returned to the router when authentication passes. Save the file again with :wq. Moving on to the DAL router now. Log in with the local username and password, then go to System, Device Configuration. Into Authentication, Methods. You can add Radius above local, or replace local with Radius if you're sure you don't want to fall back to local authentication. Take a quick look in groups and you'll see the admin group. This is the group we referred to with FTP group names earlier. Going into users, you can see there are two users, neither are called RADUSER, which is the user we added in the Radius config. Next, go into Radius, Servers, and add a new server. The hostname is the IP address or hostname of the Radius server. Port 1812 is correct. Set the secret to match the one we set earlier in the DAL router entry in the client's config file. If you set both local and Radius as authentication methods available, authoritative will ensure that only Radius logins will be allowed. Even if the Radius server is offline, the DAL router will not fall back to local authentication. Add in an ID for this router to identify itself to the Radius server. And that's the config complete. Now click Apply. I can test authentication works correctly by using SSH. I'll open up the PuTTY application and log in with the username RADUSER and password RADPASS. I'm presented with the admin CLI menu, proving I've been logged in with the correct privileges. You should also be able to log in with the web user interface with the same username and password and also be assigned admin privilege level. That brings us to the end of this demo. I hope you found this useful and thanks for watching. For more information on this or any other feature of your Digi device, please see the support pages at digi.com/support.